Wait! One second, mean sure I'm recording and streaming. Alright. So, hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe, and hello, welcome back to some Minecraft Rebellious Gold Age. Do apologise, I'm not at my mouse now, so that's why I'm not moving around. Alright, let me see if everything's working alright. Yep, everything's working okay. Alright. So, hopefully you are all doing okay today and staying safe. And, you know what? So, in today's episode, sorry, my brain was not working there. In today's episode, we have a special thing that we will be doing today. Today is the day that we finally deconstruct the original 150 block wide project that was now, was expanded to 250 block wide stone ring project. And it's actually a circle now. But last episode, we were, talking about it and then talking about some other subjects. And while we were doing this, I thought, well, the only way that we're going to be able to do this side of its supports bit there, the bit on the side of the beam, let me get a little bit closer, that little bit there that goes zigzag between the two, I need to do that on this, but the only way to do that is to take down the old stone ring project. So, in today's episode, we are going to be attempting to do that. I do not know how well it's going to be, but you know what? We might as well just roll into it, I tell you. Might as well just roll into it. It's going to be very sad, I tell you. Going to be very sad. Whee! There we go. Alright. So, it's finally time. Did not think it would come so soon, it feels like, but then it has been quite a long time coming. Has been quite a long time coming. Poop, I failed. Might as well just grab all the resources and then get away. Get away. Alright. So let us go and continue to grab everything. So, last episode, we did get a lot of the work done, but with this episode, we are going to primarily just focus on not doing what we were doing last episode, but just deconstructing it now, as I wanted to keep the stream and this episode quite short. So that's why I'm just primarily focusing on deconstruction now of this build project. And I just realized I have to go all the way around just to get back up. It's going to suck. Can I just cheat my way back up? Maybe by 2 blocks? Yeah, okay. That'll do. That'll do. I'm trying not to fall off while I'm doing this, I tell you. Because this is mostly slatter ground down there now. There we go. No, it just goes straight on from here. I thought I was gonna, move over a little bit, but nope. That is not the case. Oh, it's so sad breaking down this, I tell you. Like, for any of you who are new to the series, you probably have not seen the build and rise of this, build project. But this build project is the 150 block wide project. And we originally built it back in, I think it was New Year of 2021. There we go. I'll just go and quickly grab all of the stuff that's already fallen, because I do not want it to despawn, and we can reuse. I was gonna say recycle and reuse it, but the words just got stuck in my mouth there. Alright, so we are going to go and grab all of this. Get him out of there. We do not need him out here bothering us. I've never seen them wear a skeleton head before. It scared the absolute life out of me. It was absolutely hilarious. Oh, that's great. What do I not really need on me? I don't really need my normal boots now. Put that in there. Yeah, not bad. It looks like I'm going to have to definitely put out the backpack and start chugging some of this in here. Oops. I don't mean to chuck that in there. You know what, one day I want to do what you call it, mini game. And it revolves around a certain area where we build mini games. Because I want to build a mini game park. Just so I can, you know, relive, you know, building adventure games back in the day. So my idea is to have a game show based around one that I do not like. And you know what, that goes into a question that I was going to ask you. So, what is your friends? Okay, so what is your favorite game show and why? Or what do you think about game shows? I'm not the biggest fan of them, I tell you. I've not really found any, you know, really interesting. One that I do not really like is really falling again. One that I do not really like is the red box one. And I've never really liked that one. Because it always feels very cheated. Well, you could say that about a lot of game shows, but that one really just feels very cheating. When I mean cheating, you know, they sabotage it so you're not able to, you know, get it right. But you still get a lot of money out of it. Let's see. The red box revolves around trying to get, you know, all of the blues out at one point and then all of the reds. It's a very weird, you know, game show. That's what I will say. But I got reminded of it even as this didn't. I seen it a while ago in a video game version that they had. But I got reminded of it a while ago. Due to Motherberry catching one of it on YouTube. And I got reminded of how much I hated it. I don't know why I hate it so much. Cannot remember why. Is it the guy who runs it? I'm not sure. But I never really liked that show. Well, that worked out pretty good there. Go like that. Break that, break that. Break that, break that. Oh, hello there, Acid. How you doing? How you doing? Sorry, I did not see you there for a sec. How you doing, Acid? Wagwan. I do not know what that means, but you know, I appreciate it. Alright. But let us continue on with mining this away. Sorry, I was thinking back to our question about game shows, and I was thinking there's a good deal amount of game shows. There was ones that were pretty good, but over the years it's kind of became a lot more trash, and there's not that many of them. There's a lot that stick around due to, you know, weird reasons, and they're always not very good, to be honest. We almost just went off the edge there from mining that below us. Alright, we have a lot of garbage to pick up. When I originally built this so long ago, I do quite enjoy I think it's brown terracotta? Brown concrete. I really did enjoy, you know, the style that it was. I really did. But as, you know, we're looking back at it, it's good, but I do not think I could do it on the scale of that. I would definitely try. Definitely in the future we'll try. I do have quite a lot of stockpile of gravel, so we're able to make a lot more concrete. So I might try that in the future. Let me know. Let me know down below should I try that in the future, and then I'll keep it in mind. And then we'll attempt to try and do it. If we're able to. I think it'll look quite nice. I think about just, you know, doing this entire side bit, just the brown concrete. I do feel like that would look quite nice. We'll go head into the water and grab the stuff and then slowly just walk inland more. But hopefully this deconstruction project of this, you know, 150 block wide project that we built back in 2022? Or 2021? I think it was 2022 New Year. Like it just turned into the new year. You know what, I could just go up to the sign up there that I made so long ago. But I wanted to make sure it was done by, you know, either the next year or just, you know, before it. And we did actually manage to do that. So sad that, you know, now, so many years later, it's finally coming down. Ah, memories. You never realise how much attached to a build you get until it's gone. Alright, let us head up here. I do want to finish off this mountain one day. Get the last of the dirt. Yeah, it was 2021 we started it on the 22nd day. And it took me 11 days? Or 10? 9 days. 9 days to complete it. I will probably keep this, you know, sign here. I'm pretty sure I did actually move it back one block. But apart from that, you know, not bad at all. Or I was going to move it one block back. I don't think I will move it one block back. I think I'll just keep it there as a memory. But I will probably upgrade it, you know, to look a little bit better, you know. Having it on dirt does not really look, you know, that impressive. So we will probably upgrade it to make it look a little bit nicer. There we go. And let us begin to finally take down the last of the brown concrete. I hate bots on Twitch, I tell you. Come on. You see your thingies on this, your thingy over here. Don't know how many of them are banned. It just gets on my nerves, I tell you. Really gets on my nerves. Alright. Break that there. Yeah, not bad. I do feel like I should break that there. So I better grab my shovel and head back up. But we are quarter way done. We still have all of that, and then all of that, and then we'll wrap around to finish off the last structure. Crazy. It's crazy to think how much it's gone, but at the same time, you know, how much it's grown. Now this build project, you know, I don't think I would have been able to do it, you know, back in the day, you know, the size that we have going on here. But being able to do it now, you know, I feel good about it, I tell you, being able to do it now. We really achieved something great here. And that brings me to another question. So, what is your favourite technology? Now, there's been a lot of technology over the years, I tell you. But I want to know your favourite technology. Now, there's a lot of good technology out there. Probably favourite technology that you own and what technology you do not own. I had that question prepared, you know, before I started this, because I had two questions. In case, you know, I forget to speak, and I do not want to bore you by continuing to go through all this stuff work over here. But let me know down below. What's your favourite technology that you own? And what's your favourite technology in general? Favourite technology in general? Probably... In general. You know what, I would probably say... coloured consoles. I really like those designs of those technology. And it has to be like good colour, not like one of those cheap, ugly colour and, things. But consoles that are like, light coloured, kind of like the Fantastic N64. Oh, I've been wanting one of those for years. Those are, great consoles. One of my favourite, that I would say, in general, I was gonna say one of the Fantastics, but then I thought, pink PS2. Those, amazing, I tell you, those. I really hate the people on eBay who hike up the price of those, because I remember when they were at £20, and like, I don't have the money for that, can't get it. And so, if I ever see one at 25, it would be great. Oh, you have the Japanese ocean blue one? I've not seen that I've not seen one of those in a while. Let me look it up. I have to remind myself of what it looks like. I remember what it is. Dang! I remember that. That's that awesome one there. That is awesome. That is definitely cooler than one of the Fantastics of the N64. I was looking at this thing, and it's can you play PS5 on PS5 games on PS2? I don't think that's possible. But that is a really amazing console. Sorry, I had to go away from chat there. You got it imported a few months ago? Dang. I tell you, there is some of the best coloured consoles in the old, consoles. But in the new consoles, they're like terrible colouring. Like, let's see, what one could I reference? Well, you could reference the coloured consoles of now. But I cannot remember, my head's like, buzzing like, what one it is. I cannot remember what one it is. But the coloured consoles are now, they're not the best. You could even say coloured technology, like, what do you call it? Phones and all that, they have like terrible colouring these days. Those ones never really had the best colouring, but like they got rid of a lot of the colours that, were popular. Because, wow, this is popular. Let's make it super rare. By never producing it again. Hate when that happens, I tell you. Hate when that happens. But some of the best coloured consoles are definitely the ones that came out so long ago. Like the Fantastics, the clear green Xbox. Oh, that is really amazing console right there. I love just seeing the internals. I think that's what made, the consoles that were coloured and see-through so great, is being able to see the inside of the console. The Xbox 360 was the last generation of consoles that did custom consoles. Green, OG. Dang. I had one of those as well. Whoa, right, cool. But the Xbox 360, you know what, I never really seen too many of the coloured Xbox 360s. You know what, I know that I'm underwater. I will black out and I will check, coloured Xbox 360s. Because if I go on the mobile version, I have to not see chat, and then that's annoying. Look up the Halo 4. Oh, the Halo 4 one! I remember watching a video and it was someone walking around, what do you call it? Cons that they would have for, like, game consoles and all that. And they were buying up all the Fantastics, and then they saw the Halo 4 one. And I tell you, the Halo 4 one I never knew what it really looked like. I knew there was a cheaper looking version of it, but that is probably one of the sickest looking ones out. Is there a Halo 3 one? There probably is a Halo 3 one. Yeah, that's the Halo 3 one that I was thinking. I remember seeing that. That was like super expensive in the store. It ain't too expensive. Ah. Wait. I cannot find a price for it, but yeah. Maybe they're not expensive. Can get them for about 50. Dang. That's not bad. Official ODS Halo controller. $3. That's fully packed. That's probably why it's more expensive. It's fully packed altogether. But the Halo 3, you know what? I could actually black out and I could look up all of the colours. All custom Xbox 360s. I remember the Gears of War one. Ah, there it is. I remember the Gears of War one, and I remember, yeah, that is the Gears of War one. I remember that one. I remember that one, and I remember there was Slick. I think, yeah, I remember the blue one. And then I think this was one of the Slick ones. Cannot remember, it's been so long. People, they butcher their Xbox 360s. So that does look quite cool. That does look quite cool. Looks like, you know, PC kind of thing. Silver is Halo Reach. Ah, that makes a lot more sense. Ah, that's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 there. Now I'll tell you, that does look great. Let me go check the Xbox originals. The Xbox originals are the ones that I remember the most because I always look out for them. It's like, you know, either car boots or thingies, but they're always like, whew, super expensive. Let's see. But PS2 ones, you know, those, you know, or the N64s, those ones, you know, I always keep in my mind, like, you know, alright, if I see one of these, and they're super, super cheap, definitely get them. You know what, I like that because it reminds me of the Xbox 360 Halo 3 one. That looks beautiful. That really does look beautiful. It's not official, but that does look pretty sick, you know, what people do to their... OGs has green, Halo, black, crystal. Ah, crystal is the one that I remember. Like, we look... Crystal. That is the one that I remember. That is the one that I saw on the internet, and like it was going so super cheap, but you know, oh, they get super expensive. And that one, yeah, that was the one that I saw as well. You got the green one, Mountain Dew. Dang, Mountain Dew one. Dang. It looks pretty sick though, it does look pretty sick. Though at the same time I would definitely not pay $1,000 for that. It looks pretty sick though. I really like how there's an orange controller. You got just, you know, green and then you got the orange one. That is pretty cool. What was the other colours again? We'll go with green. See if that comes up with the... Yeah, that one. I remember that one on the internet. I remember it going for quite cheap, and then I knew that it was a purple Xbox original that people would make, and that's a custom one. It's kind of like the Game Boy coloured one. Dead or Alive? Oops. Yeah, that one. I remember that one on the internet. Surprisingly, that one was going quite cheap. But, you can see that they're very expensive. I really want one of those, yeah. Those ones are pretty sick. Like, I really like the blue tinge to it. All I can just imagine is someone painting the Scottish flag on top. Because it's a perfect, you know, X for it. Get your free Dead or Alive Xbox. Xbox. That cracks me up. But at the same time, I really like the look of this one. This one's, you know, beautiful one. The PS2 one, though. There was a consoles colors. The pink one, definitely my favourite, but you can see that people hike up the prices of them. You can find them sometimes really cheap, but they're always around like 30, 40 pound. That's if it's broken or not. But yeah, there they are. Dead of Freedom? Is that one of the PS2 ones or the Xbox one? None. A joke. Oh, alright, alright. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, okay. But that cherry red, that cinnabar red, that does look like, you know, beautiful, beautiful. I really like the colours that they did back then because they were like always so unique. But now there's like, you know, yeah, there's a Minecraft Xbox one, but really, they're not very good. They're more like a joke, you know, the newer ones now. But the good old ones, oh, those are some beautiful consoles. That's a pretty sick, you know, custom aqua blue. Oh, is it? Yeah. Is that one of these? Is that aqua blue? No, no. Must be proper custom then. But remember, what to call it? Aqua blue is a real console. Oh, okay. That is pretty sick though. That is a pretty sick color then. I believe it's Japanese. Why does Japanese always get the best looking consoles, I tell you? Aqua blue. Is that in the Pocket Pikachu, I tell you? The Pocket Pikachu? Oh, that is beautiful. That is seriously beautiful. That is seriously beautiful. So sad that this one got, you know, pretty badly scratched, you know, from a thrift store. But that is beautiful, I tell you. That is definitely number 2 for one of my favourite looking PS2 ones. I love the pink one, but the problem with the pink one is that they made a lot of them, but people keep breaking them, or they keep dying. I have a pink PS2 controller, but no pink PS2. Because everyone keeps trying to sell the broken one. Oh. 50th millionth edition Aqua Blue console. So that was the 50th million edition then. That's the second rose, yeah. That is absolutely beautiful there. That is absolutely beautiful. Alright, we better get back to, you know, playing Minecraft. Before I'm getting too distracted, I tell you. Before I'm getting too distracted. Let's just collect all these blocks up. I tell you, there's some beautiful consoles out there. The ones now I always think back to is not that very good compared to the ones back then. Though I do appreciate that they do try and, you know, make good ones, they always, you know, slop in the end really a lot of the time. Yeah, we don't have that. You know what, we're probably gonna have to split this into like 2 episodes. What time are we at? 29 minutes? Dang. We're definitely gonna have to split this into 2 episodes. I'll mine out this end over here to make it to the halfway point, and then we're gonna have to split into 2 episodes to finish off that and that. But we can definitely finish off this here. No bother there. You know what, I'm using my drill, but I should really be using my pickaxe. Because I always rely on the drill for this. But I have been falling, so I don't want to fall. So we'll just use our normal pickaxe. It's faster to use the drill, but I don't want to waste its durability, even though I could easily just make another one. But I will probably put that drill in the museum. That's the thing, I do want to actually drill All the drills that you see here that we're able to get, that being probably a ruby, yeah, I can get the ruby one. I want to put in a museum. I want to collect them all, that being, you know, the 1 and 2s. But the thing is, we cannot get sapphire and cobalt. Cobalt and sapphire are the ones that we cannot get because those ores do not exist in my world. Because they're part of a whole different mod. If I had, you know, cobalt and it registered, oh, this, you know, this one's named cobalt, you can make this into the recipe. Sometimes that does mess with actually being able to craft the other stuff with the certain item. But at the same time, you know, they're such unique, you know, crafting recipes, so I don't think that will be a problem. Let's see. Back to the, you know, colored console thing. I think some of the best colored consoles ever released, compared to the ones that we just seen that are quite nice, you know, definitely has to be the N64 Fantastics, because those were brightly colored. You have the, what do you call it? I was trying to remember the colours there. You have orange, you have green, but they're, like, you know, they're so colourful. They're so colourful. Definitely one of the best, you know, coloured consoles out there. Because, you know, they actually put their heart and soul into it to make it more, well, it's in the name, fantastic. And I think that's what made that, you know, so great, I tell you, that console. Do you remember? I think it was in Minecraft. But I was pretty sure there was a bug back in the day of Minecraft. And it was, if you got hit mid-fall, you wouldn't take any damage. I'm pretty sure. If you got hit mid-fall by something on the ground and it knocked you back, it would not do the full fall damage. I think that was in Minecraft. That was a pretty weird feature if it was. When I mean feature, you know, every bug is a feature, you know, until it's removed or it's, you know, broken. Grab all of this. Get rid of that zombie. I'm going to have to swap it out for my green backpack now. We have so much sandstone, and we're definitely going to use that for the tree farm project. That, I think once we're done here, I might hop over and do that. And I think I might hop over to Mass Halden after that. And get started on the Mass Halden, what do you call it? Project. Let me pick up all that. Did we pick all? We got one there and then we got one up there. Alright. But we'll head over to Mass Halden for another build project after we're done with oop. There we go. Look at the C3. Actually, I will keep that. I will keep that. But I do want to make, you know, a very powerful fishing rod. I think I can easily just make a full, you know, bar one. Durability, that's the word. Full durability one. I'm pretty sure I can make. Boop. We fell all the way down. There we go. And let us head all the way over here. Just to walk along this entire bit right here. Almost the entire bit because I almost fell down the hole there. I do really like how this came out so far, I tell you. I'm sad that this build project, you know, is coming to an end, but at the same time I'm, you know, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. I forgot this is one of the last little bits here. When the ring was full. Was it fully full? I'm not sure. Oh, poop. So it's got to fall all the way down there. There we go. Let us go and mine through all of that there. Alright, you know what, we'll finish it, you know, off this here. And then I think we'll have one little talk before we end for today. Making sure I do not fall off. There we go. Ah! So close to completion, I tell you. And there we go. Not bad, I tell you. Not bad at all. I really am surprised how well this build project has come out. Like when I originally built this build project all this time ago, I would never imagined, you know, upgrading it and it becoming what it is now. Like seeing it without those little bits there, with the fog of the render distance, really just makes it quite crazy looking. Quite crazy looking, I tell you. Just watching the horizon, all of the, you know, the stuff go in and out, render distance. It's quite fascinating, I tell you. I always loved, you know, the fog, not faint, of the render distance, because it's not, you know, faint. Let's see. I always loved the, what do you call it? Being able to see through the fog just slightly before it you know, render distance. I think that's one of my favourite things about the render distance in Minecraft, is that it's just so unique. I say it's so unique, but then I, you know, played, you know, Skyrim, Oblivion, and I had something similar, that only stuff near you is generated, and everything out in the distance is not generated, or is downgraded in looks, to keep your console or, you know, PC okay back then. Because, you know, can't believe how old, you know, Oblivion is. 20 years old, I think it is now. Or near that. No, it's 20 years old. Maybe it's older than that. I think it might be older than that. You never realize how old, you know, these old pioneering games are. But the real thing that, you know, is shocking behind it, how old developers are sometimes, I tell you. The people who make, you know, a lot of the games back then. Oh, hello there, Karma. How you doing? Karmaka? Karma? How you been doing? I am doing alright. How are you doing? We're just finishing up on this build project here. And I'm thinking about actually just doing that line, and then next episode and next stream, I'll just finish off that last little bit there for that bit. But I am doing alright, Karma. Hopefully you're doing okay today and staying safe. Alright. So let's go and break that there. And pick up all of this. There we go. Not too bad at all. Alright. So, let us head on up. Yeah, I do want to say something, right? So, our Oki down in the left hand corner, I've been watching its mouth for a little while, and I think I need to lower the tone reach thing, so it, you know, moves the mouth more. Let me know if it's working alright. No, it seems to be working alright now. Seems to be a little bit buggy there. I think it was just latency in the recording. That's probably what it was. Let's see. Break all of that. And all of this. I'm looking so forward to getting this build project complete, I tell you. I'm tempted to go all the way, I tell you. I'm tempted to go all the way. But I know if I go all the way, then we won't have anything to do next episode but go and do something new. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'll probably make next episode a plus episode of this episode, as that feels right to do. Just that pounding sun up there, Terry. Look at the size of that sun. Just beating down on us over here. What's that? Did a silverfish get in that? You know what I remember now? I remember that we fought a silverfish, you know, champion mob that spawned silverfish. I remember now. That was so long ago. There we go. Let us go, and we'll start to tower up. Nope. Ah. Oop. We were 2 blocks off. There we go. Alright. So let us go and we'll mine out this last stretch here. I was going to leave this last little bit off for next episode, but I might as well do this slice right here. So if we do next episode, we might do something else as well. And as I said before, that'd probably be we work on, well, next episode we mine this, we work on, you know, mining all that, we do the little strip bit there that we need to do to match it to all the sides, and then I think we might go and, what was it that we were going to work on? I know we were going to work on Mass Halden. Was that just what we were going to work on? Oh yeah, I forgot about that house being there. About a little tiny house there. So long ago. I really do want to do a Wildlands at some point. So any of you who are new, Wildlands is where we go off in our world that's been around for such a long time. And we find that area that's not been touched at all, and we just, you know, decide to live and work our way back up to a certain bit, and then we'll complete all of the goals that we, you know, set out to do that Wildlands. And then once we've completed all of those goals, we return home, but we're not allowed to die, so it's kind of like hardcore. If we die, then the Wildlands is over, and we failed our first Wildlands. But I do plan on doing another Wildlands. I don't know particularly where I would like to start this next Wildlands. I am tempted to try and, you know, see the lands up here, but my world is already 2 gigabytes large, so doing that now will probably just halt, you know, the recordings that I could do. But I feel like just working on the land now with what we have already should do, you know, as well. So we find a little bit of land that we've not touched before. So maybe, you know, we might set out into these areas down here that are not really touched, and we just decide to bunker down, do some building down there. And that just reminded me of another idea. So I have this idea of doing builds randomly around my world. It sounds strange, but it's an idea of doing builds that I will do randomly, and then I would, in the future, come back to and kind of connect them all up in the end. I really do like that idea. I really do. This is a Seeds backpack. And put that in there. Don't have rotten slash in there yet, but yeah, I'll just shove that in there for now, because we have a lot of blocks to pick up. So we'll pick up all of the blocks here, and then that should be us done for today, and we'll have one last talk about some random subject to tell you, if I think about one. So I'll think about one while I'm trying to pick up all of this stuff. Well, we got done talking about coloured consoles. We could talk about, you know, mobile gaming. That's what we could talk about. Mobile gaming today really sucks now because there's just ads everywhere. And one game that I was playing a while ago was Pocket Frog. A great game, I will say, a great game, but they updated it to add ads not that long ago. And I really do want to make a video on its entirely own, you know, saying about this, you know, it's terrible. I tell you, I love Pocket Frogs. It's a great game. It's a great game, you know, it's so old. Not many players left. With the Madden ads, no one's really got playing it. Apart from, like, you know, the last few people. I would really love to do more with Pocket Frog. So I would probably not be able to. I would need a mobile thing to play mobile games on. Let's see. I think that's one of the things that kind of sucks, I tell you. Is that I would love to do mobile gaming, I just don't have enough space on my, you know, existing mobile device that I use for mobile gaming for use to actually do that idea. And that kind of sucks, I tell you, that really does suck. Because I have a whole catalogue of games I would love to play on the channel. I would probably pick an iPad for mobile gaming. And then swap over to doing maybe Android, maybe, after that. But this is future, you know, idea talking here. Because I would love to do more, you know, mobile gaming and all that. Find the gems out there, find the, you know, dirt of the planet out there. The scum. But, you know, enjoy the games that we come across and find. That is my idea. But it's so eerie seeing that, you know, we do not have the builds that were here before. Like, it looks empty, but at the same time, I know it's kind of the beginning here. It's the beginning of something better. And I'm looking forward to it, I tell you. We're going to create a big light going across this entire thing here. So all of that's got to be lit up, but we'll need to, what do you call it? I was going to say Ender Farm. No, that's not what we need. We need a Guardian Farm. That's what I needed. So we'll get that done. And I do have to light up this entire interior area full of glowstone and all that to stop stuff like that ogre spawning here, because it annoys me that they spawn here. And I do want to kind of fix the terrain out here. I know it's sand. I could probably just, you know, go across this entire area here and just remove all of the sand. And the idea is to kind of return it back to dirt. And I know it will not look the nicest because it is brown dirt. Well, brown grass. Oop. Bit of lag there. Do apologise. Bit of lag there, I tell you. Bit of lag there. It's been a little while since we had lag like that. There we go. Let us get up high and we'll, you know, end off for today. So, hopefully you enjoy this, I tell you. I quite enjoyed this episode. We've talked about a few subjects, we've checked out some interesting stuff. Being that, you know, we were looking at some game consoles out there. Not sponsored by any of those stuff, I tell you. Alright. Well, hopefully you enjoy this. There's a husk behind me, so come here. There we go. So, he's dead. So, hopefully you enjoy this. Have a nice day, safe, hope it's well. Here's some issues, here's vitamins. Very, very important. Just gotta take off my hat there. So, hopefully you enjoy this. Have a nice day, safe, hope it's well. Here's some issues, here's vitamins. Very, very important. And bye bye, see you next time. Bye bye, see you, bye bye.